Hello everyone, my name is Mateo-Tube. Welcome back to another episode of Run8. We are here in Barstow with the R-CAL0171 supply train, which we built in the last episode. If you'd like to watch us build the supply train, you can go to my channel, and it's episode 9 of Run8, I think. This train's going to Porphyry Yard, and we're just here waiting for departure. With us today, we actually have 3 switcher locomotives, which are currently not running. They'll be coming with us to Porphyry Yard, and they will eventually run this train on the local. But first we have to get it there, which is going to take us through Cajon and into the San Bernardino sub, which will be fun. By the way, I do have a Run8 server. If you'd be interested in joining, all you got to do is join the Discord and request to join, and we will give you server access. By the way, one other thing before we kick this thing off, I am going to be going off the grid next week. So I do plan on pre-recording content for next week. I'll just be scheduling it. I might not be around to answer comments, and I might be off of Discord while I'm taking this little break. So if you have any questions or anything like that, you can always ask one of my moderators or any of our other server members on Run8. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Well, before we get off here, I might as well show off the Dash 9, because that's what we're going to be driving today. If you've never seen it, this is what the BNSF Dash 9 looks like. We got a bunch of controls here. As normal, we got the horn, we have the bell, we got sand, we got light switches right there, we got a phone which doesn't actually do anything. Let's see, we got gauge lights, which is important. We have window heaters, which we can't turn off. We have step lights, cabin lights, which I'm going to keep those off. These are like the engine controls and everything like that. We got a bunch of buttons back here. I don't think any of these actually do anything. I think the only one that does anything is engine stop. But all these buttons here are clickable. However, I don't believe they actually do anything. Anyways, I don't think these are clickable because we step out of the cab, if I could step out of the cab, and we step back in and all the switches are reset. Anyways, whatever. We're wasting daylight. Let's get this show on the road. Real quick, what I would like to do is I'm going to hit C, and I'm going to go to the DPU screen here so we can see everything. What's the button to get to that? There we go. That actually could be helpful. Loco Monitor 2. Ooh, that could actually be a little helpful. Let's see here, actually. Manifold. You know what? I'll just keep it on this screen here. And real quick, before we do anything else, we're going to request... we're going to go request departure from Auto here. So let's go tone the dispatcher real quick and see if Auto will get us out of here. I already flipped the hand switches, so we should be ready to go with that. Once we get clearance from Auto, then we will depart. So request departure from Yard. Auto, answering BNSF Barstow departure. Roger. Let's see, will he give us a green light? He should do in a second. Maybe he allows us to go? I don't really know. Ah, yes, he did. Look at that. He gave us an orange light. And he also flipped that switch for us as well. So that's perfectly fine. Okay, let's get this show on the road. So something I do like to do, you want to be really careful when you're driving these trains because we do have a heavy train behind us. So what I like to do is I give the train power, but I don't release the brake yet. So let's just wait for the train to have some power here. And then I'm going to release the brake. And while we're at it, we'll also release the handbrake. And we'll slowly move forward. You do have to be really careful when you're driving a train like this one because you will break couplers very easily. There we go. We're slowly getting here. Let's just give it another notch, shall we? And here we can see what the DPU has. So we can see what the DPU is doing on this screen, which is why I have it set to that. Alright, we're slowly moving. We do have a couple DPUs here. We have 2 SD70s and an ES44 that are going to be helping us today. Okay, so far so good. Auto has also given us a green light if we look right there, so that is good. And you always got to be really careful when you're driving a train like this one because it's the initial pull when couplers break, I've noticed. Look at that, by the way. We're also 4,800 feet approximately. And the horsepower per ton, I think, is wrong. I believe that it's including the SD40s, which we don't currently have running because we don't need them running. So it's probably more like 2.3, I think, the horsepower per ton. But so far, so good. By the way, let's also hear the horn while we're at it. Yeah, nice horn. So there we go. Awesome. Okay, we are speeding a little bit. We're going 16.7. I guess it's not too bad. We're going to be going over the bridge here, which takes us to Cajon. And it does look like we have a train in the Barstow receiving yard. Check that train out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know where it came from. Great question. All right, so we're going to go straight. If you take this path here to the right, it actually takes you to Mojave. And then the track goes over there. You can see there's a light right there. And then it veers to the left right there, and you go to Mojave. We're not going towards Mojave today. We're just going towards San Bernardino and West Colton. And I don't know how long it's going to take us. Maybe about an hour or so going there. And then we're going to go over the Colton crossing. And then I think it's maybe another half hour of traveling. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give it notch 8. There we go. And, I mean, because the speed limit's 55, 50. We'll probably just get up to 50. By the way, don't be confused by those red lights. We actually have a green light. These two red lights here are for the two tracks on the right here. So that light on the left is for this middle track. The light on the right is for the far right track. And this far right track here actually takes you towards Mojave and Bakersfield. So that's why that track exists. It's this one right here, basically. So there you go. That confused me the first time I was taking this route. But look at that. We're getting up to speed here. I might split this into 2 episodes. We'll have to see. Maybe what I'll do is I'll post this video on Friday, and then this will be my video for Monday. So I'll post part 2 of the journey on Monday. And, yeah, we can have a good time. Because if we look at the time right now, it's 16:32, which is 4 o'clock. And, oh, alerter, there we go. It's 4 o'clock right now, and it might be nighttime before we get to West Colton. So if that's the case, that would be the end of the episode. And then we can continue in the morning, which will be fun. So there we go. All right, we do got a street coming up here, so let's take a look for the whistle post. There we go. Let's just stay in the cab for this one, shall we? You know, I don't know. When I'm driving these long, distant trains, I like to be in the cab. It's fun. Hopefully you can hear the horn. There we go. Awesome. You know, I will say that a supply train that's less than 5,000 feet, that's pretty short, considering that most of the supply trains I built are about 8,500 feet. So this train's about half the size of my normal supply train. That doesn't mean we should be any less careful, because we get a little bit cocky, we're going to end up breaking things. And by the way, we actually have a train coming. Look at that. Looks like this guy has 2 -9s and 2 ES44s. We also have the fake bonnet right there, which is pretty cool. And there's our train on the left. Wow. We got to be a little bit careful. I actually let off the throttle here because we were speeding, and now it appears we're not speeding anymore. We're actually slowing down. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine, Mateo. Relax. There we go. I'm going to bring it back to notch 8 here, since we're actually on a 0.3% grade, where it's now starting to affect our train. So we do have to be careful. Look at that. That's actually our weight. 9,600 tons. That's pretty good. All right. And, of course, we have the intermodal on the left here, which is passing us towards, where is he going, actually? Oh, Fresno. He's going towards, he's going towards Bakersfield. So, well, he's going to go past Bakersfield, but, yeah. And he's got an ES44 as the rear DPU. Very good. Okay, here we go. We're going 52, almost 53 miles an hour, which is okay. The speed limit's 55 through here, so we're actually doing pretty good here. We got a green light here. It's, yeah, this isn't a control point, so it's fine. There we go. Turn off the alerter. Okay, we should let off the throttle here, because we are speeding now, and we're actually on flat ground, so we'll just let the train coast for a little bit, and... Actually, nope. Let's just give it notch 3. There we go. This will at least allow me to maintain speed a little bit. Look at that. The gradient just suddenly went up to 0.7. So that's definitely going to start affecting our train. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna set it to that. There we go. Alright, just trucking along here. Auto has given us a green light here, so that's good. Yeah. Still want to be really careful. The gradient's 0.7. We shouldn't have any issues until we get to the downhill section, which is where the fun will start. Alright, I'm going to send it up to notch 8 now, because we're actually struggling a little bit here. I probably should have had another engine on this, which, when I was building the train for today, I actually considered giving us an extra engine. In the front and at the DPU, or at least one extra DPU. But I didn't. I thought, you know what, 2.3 is enough, and it pretty much is enough. We'll make it, but it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit extra power. Okay, and here we go. It's been a pretty good ride so far. Haven't had any issues. Haven't seen any other trains either, which is okay. Looks like we got some people working along the hill here in a BNSF truck. I don't know what they're doing. There's something down there, a train derailed maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's just a parking spot and it doesn't mean anything at all. We have an alerter. Let's click the alerter here. There we go. Even though it wasn't beeping. Whatever. In the other Dash 9 that has the old, like, analog gauges and everything, there's a box that sits right here and it blinks red whenever the alerter's about to start beeping. And with version 3, something else, update 3 for Run8 version 3, one other thing they did is that if you're outside of your train, the alerter will automatically reset, which is pretty nice. That was an issue beforehand because you'd be rail fanning, and then you wouldn't be able to hear the alerter because you're not in the cab. And then the alerter would go off and you'd get the emergency brake, which obviously wasn't helpful to anyone at all. So now they did it so that the alerter will automatically reset when you're out of the cab. It appears Auto has given us a red light, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. We're this guy down here. Excuse me. Manifest Barstow to Porphyry. Is that the name of it? That's not the name of it. I don't know where we're going. Some for whatever yard. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce the name. If anybody in the comments below wants to tell me how you spell, or excuse me, not how you spell, how you say that. Here, let me just click it. How do you say this? What is, how does one pronounce that? I don't know. I really don't know. It appears we still have a green light, so maybe Auto's going to give us a green light. No, we're actually speeding. Wow. Mateo, calm down. You're going, Mr. Speed Demon over here is going 64 miles an hour in a 55. Man, who's going to pull us over? Well, you know what? You know what would happen? It would be us getting a speed warning and then the emergency brake being put against us. That's probably what would end up happening. There is an industry right here. ANC and WAM. They actually require, what do they require? They require a couple things. I don't really remember what. I've been building supply trains for Cajon, and I like Cajon, but my feeling towards the industries is exactly how I feel towards the Bakersfield sub-industries. I look at them, I'm like, ugh, I can't get you a lineup right now. Why? Oh, look, he gave me a green light. That's actually really good. And we're not speeding anymore. We're not, well, we're kind of still speeding, but, oh man. All right, let's give it 2 notches here and start getting back up to speed here. Actually, I gave it 3 notches, but whatever. The gradient's now going up to 0.5, so that's why, look at that, we're gradually losing speed here. Jeez. All right, let's just start giving us power again, because obviously, oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, I didn't even see the street. My bad. I was so focused on these monitors here and the fact that I was slowing down, I didn't even see the road. Well, that's okay, whatever. All right, give it notch 6. We are still deaccelerating. You know, not as much as we were previously, but we're still slowing down. Once that's in the green, we'll be accelerating again, which is what I want to do. All right, we can get up to notch 8 again, so let's get it back up to notch 8, and we'll get back up to speed here. Hopefully, we can get up to speed. There we go. We have any, what do we got up ahead? Looks like we have a street up ahead, actually. I want to prepare for that. All right, there we go. And we are accelerating. Check that out. Nice. Nice. And everything else seems to be just fine. I suppose that if the emergency brake suddenly smacks on and we come to a sudden stop because, you know, a brake cable snapped and we have a coupler broken, well, I imagine that's not good. You know, and that'll at least tell us that there's a problem. We have a whistle post. Let's scare whoever's in the excavator, shall we? Okay, the bell's ringing. Sorry, it's really quiet. Do I have the window open? No, all windows are shut. It's like a little private crossing. I will say that the sky today does look amazing. Did I just pass a, No, I don't think I did. I was going to say, did I just pass a defect detector? I don't believe I did. I think that might be the train in front of us. We do have a train coming towards us. from West Colton, I think. Where's he coming from, actually? He's right here. Oh, he's from Los Angeles. Check that out. And he's going up to Fresno, so that's pretty cool. He'll be going towards Bakersfield and then on to the Bakersfield sub. So there you go. From Mojave. Awesome. I think it might be that train. Unless it was us and I just missed the defect detector, but I don't really know. And we also have a street coming up, I saw. So we'll just have to wait for the whistle post if there is one that exists. I see it. I see the whistle post. There we go. Alerter. Do they think I'm falling asleep or something? Maybe. They're like, oh, this idiot's recording. No wonder they don't allow cameras on BNSF, right? All right, there we go. Awesome. Gotta say, look at this area. This place looks amazing. Look at that. Man. I really messed up that horn sequence, didn't I? Sorry, I got distracted by the layout of the land. What I was going to say is look at how beautiful this place is. I don't know how to operate my camera, obviously. Look at that. That looks amazing. Man, I got to say, I don't like going through the hills. It's one of the things that I hate doing, and I think a majority of people who play Run 8 are probably with me on that. Going through the hills are very scary, but it's a lot of fun. Oh, check that out. We got a train running a local here. Nice. That guy's probably, yeah, nice. I should turn off the industry tags, because that takes away the immersion. Shut up, yeah, shut up, alerter. There we go. Okay. I'm going to guess that the defect detector is for this train here. I think it's right there, the defect detector, so we'll have to listen up for that. We shouldn't have any issues unless we have a drag failure, but other than that, we should be fine. All right, I'm going to take the throttle down a little bit, because we are speeding. Not speeding too much, but we're speeding just a little bit, so I just want to regulate speed a little more. There we go. Awesome. I recently installed American Truck Simulator, and I was considering doing a series on that. I don't know if I will do, but I was going to go live. You know, I also thought about going live today with that. When I first started streaming on Twitch, I did a lot of American Truck Simulator, and I don't know. I thought it could be fun to get back in that game. Ever since I got Run 8, I've had my controller on my desk, and I've been too lazy to set it aside and build my G27 wheel, which I know that's a really old wheel, but it works. It gets the job done. I have a button box, which makes it all worth it. I don't know if I'll do that. I did think a while back about doing, what is it? What's the term? Ambient? No, yeah, ambient, right? Ambient, like, game noises from American Truck Simulator. Kind of like ASMR, right? But I hate the ASMR videos with the creepy whispering. I think most people are probably with me on that. Oh, defect detector.
BNSF detector, milepost 28.
Why did they put... Okay, never mind.
1, ambient temperature 80 degrees.
I tried to make an ASMR truck sim video a long time ago, and basically all it would have is truck sounds. So I would just be taking loads and driving, and there would be truck sounds. That's basically all it would be. I tried to do that in the past. I didn't really like it. I thought about maybe doing that with Run 8. That could be kind of cool. Like maybe, like imagine this, right? But we're kind of just chilling here, driving trains. I thought about it. I might try it. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm not going to do it. Not yet. I need to think about it first. But you know what? If you would like to see something like that, let me know. I think we have another industry right here. Is this the no? There's an industry that takes what is it, like quarried stone, I think, and there's actually a mine that comes off of it, and the mine services the industry, and the industry services the mine, and it keeps going in like a loop. I don't think it's this place. Actually, is it? No, it's not. It's I think the industry tag for it is like CSM or something like that. This one obviously was RSV, which is not the industry, but I think it's just up ahead actually. I have zero interest on servicing it because it looks really tedious. It can take approximately 150 ballast cars, I think. Yeah, yeah. We do have it on the server, so if you'd like to run it there, you can run it. Oh, why am I... The whistle post is here, Mateo. That's not the railroad crossing. That's the railroad crossing. Let's try that again. There we go. Start the horn sequence. Nice. Wow, look at this place. This place looks really cool. You know, I gotta say, this game would be a great virtual rail fanner. Like, just because of the way the game is set up, it could be really cool to do like a rail fanning trip. And look at this. I gotta say, we're speeding, so we should probably slow down before we derail. Oh man. Yeah, we're going 50 on a 35. What I was gonna say is, look at how beautiful this place is. And unfortunately, our speed ruins it. Oh man, please don't derail on this curve. I have... yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Unfortunately, our DPU is actually working against us just then. But luckily, we didn't derail, so that you know, that's a good thing. A derailment in this game is painful to clean up, so let's not do that, shall we? We are starting to go downhill, so this is where the fun will begin. It'll just go downhill from here. I say it's going to go downhill from here because, one, the trip is going to go very wrong in a second when we start going downhill, and we're literally going downhill. So it's going downhill in, you know, integrity, I guess. I don't know if that's the right term, but we're literally going downhill. Ah, here we go. So this industry right here is the industry that gets serviced by a quarry. So if you look here, this here takes, I think, ballast hoppers or stones. And if you go down this little branch line here, all the way to over here, there's actually a little quarry. And this quarry actually services that industry over there. Wow, look at that. The fog. That looks amazing. And now we're starting to go uphill again, so I should probably give it more power. Going 30 miles an hour. The speed limit's still 35 here, so we do want to be careful with that. They're probably preparing you for the hill. That's why the speed is so low. Because right when you get to about here, it's going to start going downhill, so they're probably preparing everyone for that. And you know what would be pretty cool is if we met a train right here. So we're on this track right here, the top track. And the top track, I think, goes below this lower track here. So there's actually a cross here, which some people on my Run8 server say that they hate that because it disorients them completely. And I gotta say, I could agree if you're running a local. Of course, we're just passing through, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Oh man, I gotta say, there's something about taking these long-distance trains through here that's very exciting. I don't know why. I've been loving it. Is there any way to make this screen brighter, by the way? Ooh, there looks like there would be a button to make this brighter, but it doesn't work. Ooh, actually, you know what? I might be able to take a look through the controls here. Let's take a look through the controls and see if we can make the screens here a little brighter. Because you can see with the sun, it's pretty dim. The sun being right there. Why is this so big? And we have a street coming up as well, and a cool little bridge. This is fun. This is where the scenic part of the route begins. I should have started the horn sequence earlier. I didn't. But it's okay. We also have an Amtrak station here. I was thinking about running Amtrak. just for fun. If you want to run passenger trains, I recommend Train Sim World. Train Sim World is good for passenger trains. You want to run freight trains, I recommend Run8 100%. But it doesn't mean you can't run passenger trains in this game. Oh man, I should probably slow down. I'm going like 45 miles an hour. It's 35 through here. Okay, so we have a green light coming up, and we're actually approaching the diamond. Ooh, we might, oh no, I don't think we're going to, never mind. This isn't, oh, actually, look at that. So we're gonna go to the right here, and we're actually gonna go over this left track.
BNSF detector.
Hello?
Milepost 37.7. Main 1.
Did I just go over a defect detector? I think I did.
0 degrees.
No, I just checked. I didn't go over a defect detector. So we're gonna go over this left track here, and there's actually a train coming. So, we might actually see this guy, or maybe we're going under. No, we're going over. We're going over. We should actually see a train appear from right there any second. This would allow for some very scenic train driving here, which I'm going to give it another 2 notches of throttle here. Just because we're starting to slow down, and we're going up a 0.6 grade, which right here we're probably going to go up a 1% grade, just looking at this. I might be wrong on that, but I guess we'll have to see up here the gradient. Either way, I'm going to give it more power, so it doesn't really matter. It's not anything we can't handle. I'm going to give it another notch because I feel like it. Oh, look at that. I was right. 1.10, 1.2. There you go, 1.3. Wow, okay, 1.4. You know, wow, okay, 1.6%. Oh my gosh, a 2% grade almost. Funny, I thought that my number was a little high. I'm like, oh, we're gonna have like a 1% grade, and I thought that was high, but apparently we're going up a 1.8% grade here, which is actually pretty significant. Where is that LAC NBY train? It's a coal train, and it should be appearing over here in a second. I don't know where it is. Oh, man. All right, time to be a little bit careful. Oh, there he is. Check that out. Oh, man. Got 2 SD70s? Wow, the guy's booking it. Check that out. Wow, this guy has 4 DPUs. Does he have any DPUs on the end? Yes, he has 2 DPUs on the end. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Looks like the train was struggling there for a second, but we're about to start going downhill, so we gotta be careful. And now we're here on the left track, which is fine. Okay, so I just opened up Google Earth, and can I ask why anybody in their right mind thought that this here was a good idea? Like, why? Like, why do you build such things like this? Like, what was the intention of this, I'm wondering? Why would they make one track go over the other? Like, what was the plan for that? Oh, wow, look at that industry. That exists in-game. Sorry, you know what? I haven't taken a look at the sub on Google Earth. I did an overlook of Arvin, but I haven't actually taken a look at Cajon on Google Earth, and this right here is this right here, which is actually pretty cool. And it looks like it still gets serviced, which is pretty nice. That looks like, oh wow, that also still gets serviced. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. So this right here exists in game, and you can actually service it. I don't have any cars here because I don't currently service it, but I do have a supply train for it. So if you're on the server and you would like to supply that industry, yeah, you can always do that. And we're now going up a 1.2% grade. And I've noticed that the speed limit is now 45 miles an hour. Unfortunately, it looks like we're only going 25 miles an hour. And even though we're on notch 8, we're yeah, full power, we're still slowing down. So we got to be a little bit careful. I'm confident that we'll be okay, but we're not going to be going very quick through here. That's why I should have given this train another engine. And the gradient only gets bigger, 1.4% now. BNSF, defect detector, milepost, blah blah blah. Stop your train, you're a failure. Although I think we're fine. I think we'll get no defects.
BNSF detector milepost 42.6 main 2 ambient temperature 79 degrees.
Man, it's like they want me to feel pain. Literally. The speed is 50 miles an hour now, and I can't even go above 25 because I don't have enough power. Well, whatever. Let's just enjoy the rest of the train in peace. At least this allows us to check out this fancy defect detector in action. Ah, now I'm going 27 miles an hour. Okay. That's because I think we're about to start going downhill, but, well, whatever. I guess there's nothing wrong with the train. I sat at that defect detector for like a minute, and it never said anything to me, unless it's glitched out for some reason or lagging behind. Oh, here we go. Maybe not. No defects. No defects. No, okay. I guess he doesn't want to talk to me. It gives me a message, okay. No defects. No defects. End of transmission. Well, it looks like we have a green light. Can you see it? It's so far away. It's blurry. I can't see it. Is that red? I'd say that's pretty green. Meanwhile, that mean gradient's going back up. A 1.1% gradient, and we're starting to slow down all over again. Because the mountains, like, why California? California's not playing nice with their mountains over there. And it looks like that in 2.5 miles, the speed limit's going to go down to 50. Doesn't matter. I can't even make it to 31 miles an hour, so 50 is no problem at all. Wanted. Have you seen this man? Call Run8 at 0677-5445672815977702. Jim, isn't that the guy from Bakersfield? Hey, can you hit the alerter button? The pink. There it is. There it is. My conductor has clearly seen things. Have you been bad? Call legal Let me try that again. Have you been bad? Call legal loophole at 1-866-561-3760. We'll get you cleared. Possibly. I gotta say, the amount of times I've seen the sign, I've never seen that before. You gotta admit, though, Run8 comes out with some very entertaining billboards. And that right there is another green light for us. So, in a couple miles or so, we should be coming up to a section that meets with Union Pacific. Right here, where it says to Silverwood. If we wanted to, we could actually meet up with Union Pacific right up here, where it says CP Silverwood. And that'll take us to I was going to say West Barstow. That takes us to West Colton. To the Palmdale cutoff to Slover, and if we wanted to go to where we need to go, we'd actually have to stay here, because, well, there's a diamond here at the Colton crossing, but we need to go down, and there's no way to go there, unless we went up here and then reversed the train all the way. So we're just going to stay here where we are and enjoy BNSF and stay away from that Union Pacific nonsense. Oh, DPU error. That's not good. Hopefully that can fix itself. Maybe. Please say that... Oh, good.
BNSF detector milepost 4.
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking to me, BNSF detector.
Ambient temperature 78 degrees.
Yeah, of course, now the BNSF defect detector's talking to me after I waited for his response last time. Ugh. Oh man, look at that. That looks amazing. I will say it would be nicer if I was going in the other direction. It would be nice if I was going in the other direction, because unfortunately, this isn't really that great, because it'd be nice to have, like, a picture of the front of the locomotive, you know, like right here, for example. But unfortunately, I'm going in the wrong direction, so I'm gonna have to try to... Oh, man, that could be a really good thumbnail. Constantly, when I'm playing this game, I'm looking at ways to take thumbnails. Oh. Yeah, now you talk to me.
Main 2. Stop your train.
What?
Stop your train. Dragging equipment at axle 136. Total axle 330.
Funny, and...
Temperature
Oh, there we go. That's a good screenshot right there. Alright, let's try again right here. Yeah, of course, you know it's funny when I was like, oh yeah, stop your train, you're terrible. I was making a joke. Well, apparently I actually have a problem. You know, it's that moment when you make a joke about a problem and then it turns out there's actually a problem. And you're just like, I was just joking. Who decided to brake? I mean, who in their right mind thought, oh yeah, I'm just gonna brake right about now? Who broke? It says somebody's broken. I don't know who's broken. Oh, you're broken. Why are you so broken? I have to stop the train in order to fix this, but, you know, to be fair, I don't feel like stopping, so... you know, if I stop right now, we're never getting back up to speed, because the gradient is 1.5. We're barely hanging on as it is, even though we're actually speeding up now, for some reason. But, you know how hard it was to get up to 40 miles an hour? That broken freight car right there that's like, oh, I'm broken, is gonna just have to hold. We've got another DPU error, except the DPU error is now fine, so it's good. Never mind. Sorry, false alarm. Wow, 22 miles an hour, and we're continuing to lose speed at like a mile an hour per minute. And I gotta say, that's so much fun. Like, this is literally Arvin speed. This is how fast we go on Arvin. And now we know why everybody on the Run8 server hates going down Arvin. Because if you look at it this way, it's a short route, but it's very long, considering the speed. And just up ahead, if you look right up here, this right here is Union Pacific. And, you know what'd be really cool, actually, is if we could see a Union Pacific train. Actually, we might be able to see a Union Pacific train, because we have a train coming from Los Angeles to Fresno. He's a coal train. And we also have a coal train going to Needles, I think that is. I might be wrong on that. I mean, Yermo? I don't know. But they'll be over here, so that'll be kind of cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set the throttle to idle. And we're going to start going downhill here in a second. So... pretty much all the way until we get to here where it says BNSF Cajon and BNSF SBD sub, we're gonna be pretty much going downhill, so I do want to be really careful. You don't want to speed through here because you become a speed demon and you're gonna end up ruining everything, so we do have to be very careful. I'm gonna set up the... No, actually, I probably don't need to do that right now, man, maybe? No, I don't think I need to. I'm just gonna idle it, because we're about to go downhill, I think. Unless we're not. Maybe I give it 3 notches of power? My voice cracks as well? I give it 3 notches of power. Okay, that's fine. Because, obviously, I underestimated life. So, I give the train power. Before we start rolling back down the hill, because that would be awful. Alright, I guess I give it 6 notches of power then. Alright, let's just, you know what, let's just regulate the speed here, okay? And then the moment that we start going downhill, we're going to idle it and put in the dynamic brake. There we go. Because obviously I underestimated this section of track. I've only been through here once, I think, so... I don't know the layout of the land completely, okay? Welcome to Summit, where the pain starts. And now we are starting to go downhill, so it's time to be very careful. Although this looks like we're going uphill. According to this, it's a negative 0.3 grade, so we should be very careful. Check that out. We got a coal train in the distance. Wow, he's a long one. Wow, he's got 4 DPUs over there. Check that out. Wow. And that train is going to be up there, I believe. So this right here is this. The Silverwood section. I'm going to put the dynamic brake on because we're going to start going downhill. And I want to catch it before we even go downhill. Yeah, look at that. It's about to get crazy. That truck is parked in a weird spot. It's a foamer, I guess. Meanwhile, this guy's using all the power he has just to get up the hill. 2 SD70s as well as an ES44 with a boatload of UP and Rio Grande coal cars, looks like. Very cool. Meanwhile, we're just chilling over there in the distance. Actually, we're slowing down. My gosh, a negative 2.5 grade. Look at that craziness. Game, excuse me, broken couplers. That looks bad. That looks very bad. Perhaps we should stop. You know what? Can I fix the broken coupler on the move? Oh, God. Okay, this is bad. Yeah, we broke couplers. Why? Why we do that? This is what I mean. The fun was about to start. Yeah, that looks bad. Yep, that looks pretty broken. You know what's something really weird? All of these cars here have broken couplers. Oh, that's going to be so much fun to fix. Not. All right, well, let's get to work then. Meanwhile, this Union Pacific is passing by, probably laughing at us. Hey, BNSF failing. Eh. Now, this is where being very careful is going to be very important. Let's put the reverser on, and I'm going to give us some throttle here. Hopefully, this will pull us back. Because, essentially, the rear of the train's gone. Yep, my routing's canceled. That's fine. Let's just be very careful here. Okay. Power's fine. Let's hope that we don't roll forward. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give it as much power as I can give it. Hink! Okay, we're good. Oh, man. Please say we're good. Are we good? Maybe. The train's struggling? We're on reverse. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe we don't try to push the train back. Yeah, we're going to struggle. All right, I have an idea. Let's try something else. Let's take this one. I'm going to take that, and does this thing have a brake on? I'm just wondering. No, it doesn't, surprisingly. However, this is the rear DPU, so let's just be really careful on this. Maybe we just glide down the hill ever so carefully, and everything will be fine. You know, because obviously this train's not going to want to pull forward. It's in too much pain for that. So maybe we just carefully roll it, which of course, it's not going to roll down the hill now because, there we go. If we're careful, this should all be fine. Which I believe that most of this actually has handbrake on it. So no, that doesn't. So we should be okay the way we're going here. Just as long as we move slow and we very carefully do this, we should be okay. 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 That's one. Let's not, I guess. Okay. Are all these fine? These are all fine then. Looks like it. These are all couplers that I had to repair. You're not. Maybe one day? Ah, there we go. Okay. That was smooth. Okay. Now, if I do that, all these are now connected. Are you fine? You're fine. You're all okay. Oh. Hey, check that out. We're back. Hey, I think we're back to normal. Real fast, I'm just going to tone the dispatcher and request next signal. Brake valve cut out due to lost comms. Well, it's fine though, isn't it? Request signal. Okay. So, probably what we're going to need... Oh, man. Actually, you know what? I think I know what did it. Let's get the DPU fence going then. So, if I do this, I want to say that B unit isn't going to work. That's probably why we split the coupler, because the DPUs on B were working against us, and that's why the train tore apart. Ah, okay. Okay, there we go. So, now that that's the case, let's be really careful here. Okay, we're fine? I think we're fine. We're slowly going down the hill here. So now that we have the fence here, when I put the dynamic brake on, the DPU should not activate its dynamic brake, which is exactly what I want. Man. We should be fine. We might... Yeah, yeah, okay. Fine, it's fine. There we go. That should help us a little bit. I shouldn't do what I'm doing, but we're likely to derail now. Oh yeah, what I wanted to do is talk about the fence. So to activate... Oh my god. Woo, chill. So, to activate the fence for the DPU, it's left shift and bracket left and bracket right is how you activate the the fence. So look at that. Now that we have the fence, the couplers haven't broke, which is a good thing. We're speeding up, which isn't really ideal for anybody, but we're fine now, I think. I mean, we're going 15 miles over, but we should be fine. As long as we don't derail, which this is a little scary now. Look at that. Wow, imagine if we were coming uphill. This train with 3 engines wouldn't have made it, because right now we don't have the SD40s running. So the SD40s are dead units. There we go. Now we're doing something with our lives. I imagine that every freight car is about to be smoking right now because of the brake. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to just leave it on that. Was that a D? Yeah.
Detector, milepost 58.6, main 2.
Okay, there we go. We're all good now. Man, look at this. This is terrifying. Hopefully you're enjoying this as much as I am. I gotta say, I hate taking trains down hills, but it's a lot of fun. And by the way, for anybody that's on the server, this is what I mean when I say that we would be hypocrites at getting mad at anyone for derailing and stuff. Because all this stuff is just, oh my god. Jeez, calm down. Wow. My god. Okay, relax. This is what I mean when I say that we would be hypocrites for getting mad at people for derailing trains and stuff. Because things like this happen. My god, can you slow down? Oh my god. Jeez. I need... Wow, okay. Look at this. I gotta say, this is amazing, although I'm really stressed out right now. Look at that, there's a semi-truck in the distance. How great. Awesome. Let's just slow down. We might have some... Oh man, we actually have smoking brakes. That defect detector is not gonna be happy with us. Wow, okay. You know what? I think I needed more engines on this. Had I had 4 or 5 engines on this, maybe I would have made it just fine. Yeah, he's gonna get mad at me. Watch this.
58.6, main 2. Stop your train.
Told ya.
Stop your train. Hotbox at axle 6. Hotbox at axle 1, 2. Hotbox at axle 1, 8. Hotbox at axle 2, 4. Hotbox at axle 3, 0. Hotbox at axle 3, 6. Total axle 3, 3, 0. Ambient temperature.
Yeah, there you go. Ho! Oh my god, okay. That's terrifying, isn't it? You know what's funny? I was actually writing on Discord just then. I had my brakes fully applied. And we just derailed, so... Oh man, okay. Let's be careful. Oh man, I don't think this is normal. Yeah, I was texting on Discord. That's why, you know, well, it's okay. We're fine. We're riding it on 2 wheels. Oh gosh. Whoo. Oh man. Well, that's okay. At least this will get us to stop, I guess, right? And we also have the emergency brake, so let's just get the emergency brake rolling. Oh man, we got fire. Okay, yep. This is what I mean when I say that we'd be hypocrites at getting mad at anyone for derailing. Oh man. Okay, yep. Let's let's be careful. Luckily, no couplers have broken, so this is a matter of just re-railing our train here, which should be pretty easy. Okay, we're fine. We're coming to a stop here. Oh man, look at that. We did in fact derail. And the whole train's on fire right now, which if I take a look at the industry tags, look at that. Everybody's smoking. I mean, what are you guys talking about? Didn't you hear that BNSF was using steam trains again? And so now this is a matter of clicking and re-railing. BNSF, you know, they like their steam locomotives. You know what I mean? They were going back to steam. You know, they decided, hey, diesel locos just wasn't cutting it. All right, well, I'm going to go down the line here and just see... Wow, everything's on fire. I'm just going to go here and see what's derailed. What are you looking at? It's just a steam train. Okay, so I have checked everything. I think everything checks out just fine. So I think the PCS system has reset. So reverser set to neutral. If I set the brake handle to release, that's going to basically remove the PCS warning system. Did we lose... let me see. I'm gonna tone the dispatcher real quick. Did we lose track authority? Excuse me. Yes. I'd like to request the signal. Call you at the next control point. Okay. Oh man. Mateo's not taking any chances on this one. He's gonna set the he's gonna set the dynamic brake to full right from the get-go, cause man, look at that. And I'm also gonna set I'm also gonna just start the brake here. Man. There we go. Because I really want to regulate the speed here. Valve cut in after restored comms. Well, that's good. Oh, why is that? Okay, well, it's fine. Whatever. Sorry, Mateo's an idiot. There we go. Look at that. Regulating the speed just fine. What are you guys talking about? Mateo knows how to drive. He's a great driver. He's never crashed before in Truck Simulator, if you remember those days. You know, it'd be cool. I think we're about to race that SD70 right up here, so that's kind of cool. We're going to go our own way and go this way, though. And that SD70 is going to go that way, so fun. Let's just be careful, shall we? Oh, good. I'm going to release the brake now. There we go. All right, here we go. We're starting to speed up again, so it's getting a little bit scary. I think we have a street coming up, so I'm just going to honk the horn. There was a whistle post right there, so should be careful. Man, we're actually starting to speed up again. I don't see the street. I see the street. It's not really a street. There we go. Whistle post, not for us. Okay, that's fine. I have a red light. Ah. You know what's funny? I ran a red light here a little while ago. I need to request a signal from you, which you're probably going to give me, but sorry, I'm an idiot. Okay, you're fine. You just ran an absolute signal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm paying too much attention to Union Pacific. Whatever, it's fine. According to the dispatch board, he's giving us green signals all the way up until we get to Colton Crossing. So we're going to get to the intermodal terminal, and then we're actually going to sit there for the night. And we'll continue in the next episode to Porphyry. I don't know how to say it. And I'm going to release the brake because the speed limit is apparently 35 through here. So, you know, let's go the speed limit. Let's not go slow. Oh man, now we're going a little quick. Okay, let's be careful. We're going 35 miles an hour and we're still speeding up. So, you know, I said we shouldn't be cocky, right? I said I'm going to regret this. And look at that, I'm regretting it. We have a street coming up also. And, well, there it is. Hopefully nobody tries to beat the gates because we ain't stopping. There we go. We have a defect detector. They're probably going to get very mad at us. Oh, man, you can hear the brakes squealing on some of these cars here. I got to say, we're actually not doing that bad. Surprisingly, a majority of these freight cars are not burning, so that's good. Man, these loaded tankers here, that's bad.
66.5, main 2. Stop your train. Stop your train. Hotbox at axle 318. Hotbox at axle 324. Hotbox at axle 330. Total axle 330. Ambient temperature 75. Out.
Well, it appears we're on fire, so that's great. Guess who ain't stopping? Not because he doesn't want to stop, but because he can't stop. Man, it looks like that intermodal over there is having a great time as well. Look at how fast he's going. Wow, we're flying at 50 miles an hour. Geez, slow down, man. Yeah, we may or may not be turning into a speed demon. A steam engine. That's what it is. Well, the good thing is we're going to start slowing down any moment now. So the gradient's going to start to go down, and we will hopefully start slowing down, maybe. I hope. We do have a street coming up, so we're going to have to be a little careful with that. For now, we will park the train just next to the intermodal terminal, and we will stay there for the night. Oh, look at that. Union Pacific has a green light. How beautiful. And let the train cool off, because, yeah. The train's not happy with us going down the hill here, so it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's good. We'll slow down by the time we get to San Bernardino, right? You know what? Maybe what I should do is this. It didn't work. It didn't work. That's supposed to be the emergency brake. Does this thing not have an emergency brake on it? It does do. Hello? Excuse me? Why give emergency brake? That's weird. Okay, maybe it doesn't activate the PCS in the Dash 9? That's okay. I mean, we're only going 20 miles over. It's not like we're going 40 miles over, I guess. Just another defect detector to scream at us.
BNSF detector, milepost 7.
You know what? I have an idea. There we go. That should stop us. That should stop us. So let's just ride this out and let the train come to a gradual stop eventually. Okay, and we are going to be approaching the intermodal terminal any second now. We actually have a train. This train might cause a problem. Yeah, I might have a problem. Because I need to... Okay, good. It's not this one. So I have a switch currently set so that we enter a siding. Okay. Is that it? Yes, that's it right there. Okay, good. So I should enter this siding right here. There we go. It looks like we have a local train here. And I should park just right here until the next episode. So, okay, that was a little concerning. Okay, and here we go. We've maintained our speed pretty well. By the way, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little different. It's been a couple hours. I actually paused the game, and I'm back now. So right here is the Fresno intermodal. The San Bernardino intermodal terminal, which I'm always bringing trains to. I should probably put on the brake. There we go. We're going to be entering a dark siding in a second, which Otto will... We're already routing into it. Otto is not happy with us because he wants to route this Lackney train through. And we do have another train coming right here, actually, and that is whatever this guy is right here. Not too sure who. I should probably chill. I mean, we're going under the speed limit right now, so it's not like we're doing too bad. There we go. We have a beautiful San Bernardino Amtrak station, which I gotta say, they did a really nice model with this train station. As you can see right there, it's a San Bernardino, which is pretty cool. There we go. It looks like we have a train with piggyback cars on it. It's got a bunch of semi-trailers there. Very nice. Indeed. There we go. Oh, you're right. I should dim my lights so I don't absolutely blind whoever's in the other locomotive. There we go. Got an ES44. SD70. Little grain train going here. All right. Well, it's a negative 15, negative 0.5, excuse me, negative 1.5. Excuse me, negative 0.15 grade here. Very good. I don't know why that took me so long to say. We also have a couple locomotives over there. Those are locomotives that actually brought in some bar table in. And then from here, they get routed to go towards Needles. And sometimes they go towards Atlanta and Chicago, I believe. So there you go. And we have a train just up ahead. That is the train that's actually waiting for us to get out of the way. So let's not have him wait any longer than he needs to. Because there he is right there. He's running, looks like he's running a manifest. Awesome. Running a local somewhere. And he's very unhappy with us because we have a switch thrown against him. And we have arrived in San Bernardino. Next episode, we're going to be continuing our journey to the yard, PPH, which isn't too far away from here, actually. What the heck? I have derailed. All I know is that the emergency brake just happened. I have found the culprit. For some reason, this guy right here thought, oh yeah, I'm just going to go derail. Can I please? Okay, I'm walking. Why did this man derail? I don't really know. All right, let's just derail that and get this train moving. Because this manifest here wants me to move out of the way. Just, And we're rolling slowly. Hopefully no one else derails. Okay, I'm going to start applying the brake here, and I would like to bring us to a stop before the next switch because of the fact that we actually have a couple SD40s in the way right there. We have 6 SD40s that are chilling right there, and, well, we need to stop before we hit them. Oh, man. I mean, I guess if we go past the siding, it's not going to be great, but whatever. Hink! Almost. We're going to go past the siding. Yep. Yep, we go past the siding. Well, you know what? It's okay. I could probably remaneuver this train a little bit. Maybe back it up a hair. There we go. Dang it. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, we're smoking. Okay, well, you know what? We're still going downhill here, so we got to be really careful. All right, let's back this guy up so that we're not, you know, here, because my plan is I'm going to move these 6 SD40s and park them right there. That way they'll be out of the way, and we won't have to worry about them for next episode. Because right up ahead is the diamond. For Colton Crossing. We actually have a train going over the diamond right now. And then just over there somewhere is the yard. So we're really not that far away from it. All right, and welcome to San Bernardino, folks. So in the next episode, we're going to come back and continue our journey onto the San Bernardino sub. It should be maybe another hour or so of traveling, and then we should get there. But as it's nighttime, and nighttime makes for some really bad recordings, we're just going to chill here at this beautiful station. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace.